Cryptocurrencies are gaining traction and prominence with each passing day, and the yearn to learn the forecasts of digital assets has been soaring to greater heights. One crypto asset, which has been under due consideration of marketers since the start of the year, is XRP. This comes following the constructive developments in Ripple's lawsuit with the SEC. Leaving that aside, Ripple has been spreading its wings in terms of global cross-border payments, CBDCs, and now NFTs. Which justifies the quest for long-term price predictions. Join in with us in our odyssey as we decode the possible price projections of XRP for 2022 and beyond. XRP price projection for May of 2022 is seen on the daily chart. Selling pressures over the past fortnight have led to XRP losing its support at $0.7107. The altcoin is now testing its support at $0.6191 if XRP fails to construct momentum at current levels. The price could reach the crucial level at $0.5043. Losing out on steam from the said levels could further take the price to $0.4071. On the plus side, if the crypto asset seeks impetus from a major ruling in the lawsuit, the price of the altcoin would rise to its 20-day EMA to claim the milestone of $0.7163. XRP price prediction for 2022. XRP price has commenced the new year on a bearish note, as there was a vast buildup of sell pressure. XRP ranged between 84 cents to 85 cents in the month of January. The altcoin has surged ahead in February as confidence in the market rises that there might be an end in sight to the case brought by U.S. financial regulators. From the 16th to 18th of February, the complete on-chain volume rose 51% from 1.95 billion to 2.95 billion. Nonetheless, the cost dropped by almost 12% in a similar period. By the end of February, the tensions between Russia and Ukraine slumped the price to 70 cents. The price has been escalating since the start of March and has closed its quarterly trade at $0.7807. XRP price prediction 2023. By the end of 2023, if the series of events occur as predicted, then the possibility of the price hitting a new milestone is high. Moreover, the price could successfully form new highs and range towards its annual closing target of $4.10. Else, if the lawsuit has no impact, the normal buying and selling pressures would restrict the price to below $2.75. Conversely, if the SEC further pushes the lawsuit or a decision comes against XRP, then the altcoin would end up trading at $1.209. XRP price prediction for the next 5 years. Ripple is expected to work with more European and Latin American banks, who will further promote both XRP and Ripple's payment technology. Such advances could lead to significant price changes in XRP. This can further draw investors and cause the XRP price to march towards the target of $8.95. If the market is subjected to a crash any time in the next 5 years as it did in the past, the price can reduce to approximately 50% and see its low at $4.334. However, if Ripple manages to carry over the persisting investors by maintaining a steady network and tops as a cheap exchange medium, then by the end of the next 5 years, the price may be seen at an average figure of $6.742. Our XRP price prediction. The institutional support and partnerships will have a positive impact on Ripple along with its price perspective. According to Coinpedia's formulated XRP price prediction, with such positive market sentiments, XRP price may get a huge boost and it may hit its ATH by the end of 2022. On the downside, the lawsuit may drive a negative impact on the traders, if the case sees another extension to the next year. If this happens, Ripple will lose a huge sector of its investors and the price might drop to $1.06.